All right, guys, we got Mason pulling up here, 65 class somewhere in that pack. Portland International Raceway practice race tonight. We're doing a race tonight, but we're doing practice right now, and just gonna try to get a few shots of Mason warming up, seeing the track over here for the first time. Hayes Hurd, what's up? How's it going, man? From this point, I can't even see which one's Mason. There he is. There's the 102. Seeing the track for the first time. So, not gonna lie, kind of an interesting track layout. It's almost like some of the straightaways or the rhythms, they just like stop and then turn and then do a detour onto another straightaway, another part of the track. So, kind of a little awkward. I try not to complain too much about the tracks or badmouth them, because I've had some track owners that weren't happy about me saying things I didn't like about the track. So I won't complain too much, but it is an interesting layout. Might get a little one line. We got the 65s out on the track right now, doing their first lap. There's the 102. It's 8:06 in Florida right now. So I'm kind of thinking, I have like an iPhone 12. I'm kind of thinking about getting the new iPhone when it comes out, because I don't like the way it videos in the sun. Like, I look ghostly white in the sun, and then sometimes this iPhone has a hard time when I'm filming into the sun. It looks really hazy, so I don't like that. So I think it might be time for a new iPhone. I've got a 12 right now. The sound ain't the greatest either. How's the sound right now? Is the sound good now, or I also got a new phone case, and I don't know if the phone case is covering the microphone. So Zayd says hi. Zayd says hi again. Hi, can I get a shout out? Yeah, definitely an awkward layout for this one. Oliver says A-okay. Sound okay? Sound all right? It's 10:09 in Australia. Should I get a TC 125 or a KTM 125? The dilemma. That's a tough one. I don't know. Go Husky, I guess. Zayd says in Utah it's 6:09. Cody says good day. Billy says I'm the one that messaged you on Instagram. I get so many messages on Instagram. I'm sorry, I don't like. If you're like, hey, I'm the one that messaged you, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, that one. Sorry, I just go through my Instagram messages, kind of like the comments, where I just go through and reply. So sorry if I don't remember you. In Canada it is 8:09. Let's see if Mason's gonna come around again. We got Kaden number 40. Mason lost a little bit of time, it looks like. celebrity. Yeah, hey man, I remember you. You messaged me on Instagram before. In Mississippi, it is 7:10. How is Luke doing? Luke is doing good. He is coming up a little bit later. He's doing another practice a little bit later. Mason, I don't know. Mason doesn't seem like he is as fast as some of the other kids tonight, but I don't know if that is because he's just getting used to the track or just getting warmed up. Or also, the track isn't really broken in yet. He seems to like it when the track's a little bit more rough, when there's some braking bumps and stuff. So maybe he'll get a little bit faster as the night goes on. Fox or fly? For some reason, whatever reason, like I'm not a big fly guy. I don't like fly very much. Fox was the big brand. Like back when I was a kid in the 90s, late 90s, Fox was like the cool brand that everybody wanted. And then Fly came around, and then Fly was like the smaller, I don't know, more like startup brand. So I guess maybe mentally I'm still stuck in like the 90s when Fly wasn't really that cool. But now it seems like Fly is more cool to people. But for me, I don't know. I would rather go Fox if I had to choose between Fly and Fox. 2-stroke or 4-stroke? I would go 2-stroke if you're just like an amateur rider or racer and you just want to have fun. I'd go with a 2-stroke because they're cheaper, they're easier to work on. If you're a serious racer and you want the biggest, best competitive edge, then maybe a 4-stroke. You guys want me to stay on until I'll stay on until the other kids come up, Luke and Lillian. I'll just come over here where it's a little bit quieter because we got big bikes on the track right now. And then that'll give me about 10 minutes to answer any burning questions that we have in here. Billy says, I was the one that said to you on Instagram, how would you recommend the YZ65? Yeah, I do remember that comment. Yeah, we had a YZ65. I liked it. We switched to a TC65. There's advantages and disadvantages to both. We like the power delivery. It doesn't. The TC has a smoother power delivery, but the YZ hits a little bit harder. You have to get on it a little bit more. There's less bottom end, but mid end it seems to hit a little bit more. So just advantages and disadvantages. How do you go live? On YouTube, on the app, there's like a plus button, and you hit it, and it gives you options to upload a video, or update a post, or go live, or whatever. So I just hit go live. I'm not sure what the requirements are. You may have to have so many subscribers or something. Just Google it. Hey, you don't got to Google it. You got me, right? I'm the expert. How's Lillian's collarbone feeling? She says it hurts every once in a while. She still says it hurts sometimes. So it's not like 100%, but she's able to ride, obviously. I ride a YZ65 and I love it. Nice. Yeah, YZ65s, I think they're pretty dependable. They're easier to work on, I'll give you that. They're easier to work on than the Huskies, I think. But we had problems with a few things. We had problems with like the throttle, housing would break. We haven't had that problem with the Huskies. But you know, like I said, there's advantages and disadvantages of both. What's the best bike for an 11-year-old? Well, if you're asking, I'm assuming you are like it's your first bike if you're asking. So I would say the best bike would be, like, depends how tall you are. We started on a 110, like a KLX 110. If you're a little bit taller, you can get a KLX 140 or a CRF 150. If you're gonna get a 2-stroke, it takes a little bit longer to get used to because you have to learn the power delivery a little bit more, but it does have a better suspension and it's more easier to jump. So if you get a 2-stroke, then I'd say like an 85 Husky or a KTM is a good bike. We're gonna be going back to Florida in October. I have no idea what strokes are. Google that. That's something you can Google. You can Google strokes. What should I ride? I'm even 13. You should get a Super Mini. Do that. Edwards Clan in the Hizzy. What's going on? James and Josh. Sorry, Josh. I couldn't make it tonight. Good luck tonight. Thanks very much, man. Yeah, it looks like it's not too busy. There's not too many people here tonight, but we didn't see you, so I hope you're doing good. Hope things are all right. Zaid says, do you remember me? I broke my collarbone, same as Lillian. Yeah, sorry, man. Hope that you're healing up and doing better. When will Luke move to junior? Luke did move up to junior. He did junior last week, and he's doing junior this week. And there wasn't a lot of kids here last week, and it doesn't look like there's too many here either tonight as far as like junior riders go, which is kind of a bummer because there's a big gap between the novice class and the junior class. So Luke had a hard time. It was a challenge for him to keep up with the junior kids last week, but that's all right. The challenge is good for him. He'll just have to keep pushing and working at it, and he has to get to that next level. So when is Luke gonna start? I think the practice for Super Mini and women is coming up in like 1 or 2 practices. So if you guys want to hang out with me, then I'll try to get footage of that the best I can. But it seems like it's kind of hard for me to get good footage on my phone during live videos. Well, I'll try. Cooper Wilson, come to Australia. Okay. KTM 85 or KX 85. I would guess that if you're getting a modern bike, if you're getting a new bike, I'd say the KTMs are probably a little more advanced. If you're getting an older bike, then I would get a KX. Like the older KTMs weren't as good, so you should come to Miami Motocross Park. Yeah, well, I haven't even looked that one up yet. I know there's lots of tracks in Florida, and we will be hitting lots of them, but I will check out the Miami track. Cooper says, I'm going to race my first time next year. Should I race D grade or C grade? If it's your first time, obviously I would start out with D, but it just kind of depends on the competition and the track. Like I really don't care. My kids, like, I don't really have any pride or care what class I'm putting them in as far as like beginner or a novice class. Some places have a true beginner. They don't have like a true beginner here, but they just have a beginner class, and then they have junior. So I don't really care so much about the title, is I'm just looking for like, where's the competition, where are the kids that are their level where they could battle. So you're just gonna have to go maybe practice and see where you stack up with other kids, or I would say go D class or go beginner, and then see how you do, and you can always move up from there. Another thing that I was told, try to get a little shade right here. I think we got the Super Minis and women right here. So I'll get a shot of the kids coming around. We got the fast kids up here. Let's see who we got tonight. It's like Mikey Killer, and I don't know who that other kid is. We got one kid, another kid. We got Luke right here. And here we got Lillian in the back of this little group right here. I would say we'll see if Lillian's able to make up some ground, but I don't think she will, because when Lillian's practicing, she doesn't want anyone around her. When she's practicing, she wants like some space so that she can push herself and try to like figure out the track and stuff. Like Lillian is not into like battling or racing other kids during practice. So, oh, we got Gina right here. Lillian said that she wanted to hit Lanford's Leap, which is that double right there. Last week she said she was gonna hit it this week. Mikey Pillar out with a little bit of a lead. Last week she said she would hit it this week, but this week there's not a good run up. They like give you half the run up as last time, so she said next week. But anyways, I was saying, hold on, let's get a shot of Luke over here. Battling with a 51. Tracks are good in Australia. Yeah, that's a long ways. That's not a weekend trip. We'd have to do some serious planning on figuring out how to make that happen. But what I was saying was that if you want to be like a serious racer and get recognized or sponsorships, I should say, like if you want to build a resume, the advice that we got was to stay in beginner a little bit longer and kind of like build up your resume and be like a proven winner and have like wins to show on your resume. And we got that advice from someone who is always looking for a rider for a serious, well-recognized brand. So I'll say that. So when he said that, when he said he's looking for people that have something to show on their resume, not just a mid-pack junior rider or intermediate rider, then I was like, okay, we'll leave Luke down a little bit longer. We'll get him a few wins before he moves up. Which he did. He got his wins and then we moved up. BMX Rider says, yo. Sausage Roll says, let's go. You guys are legends. I really wish I could visit and be your guys' friend. Oh, thanks, man. You're a legend too. I appreciate that. Are you guys banned from Pat's Acres? I don't know. I don't think I've been told if we were banned, but I decided I'm not going there anymore. We went there and then had an issue where they told us we could ride in one spot, and then the kids, I guess, we thought we were riding where we were supposed to, but anyway, so we got yelled at and chewed out and stuff. So I was just like, you know, we're not coming here anymore. I want to meet you guys. Thank you. Philip says shout out to Philip. Girl, not man. Oh, my apologies. I'm very sorry. Please don't take offense. I didn't mean any harm by that. Husky or YZ 2285. I don't know if they've changed them. I don't think the 22s have changed too much. So obviously we're happy with the Huskies right now. Who knows? Like maybe someday we might switch to YZ. It's a lot of preference, you know. Like, what's your favorite football team? You know, it's preference. Some people like one bike more, some people like the other bike more, so. So over here in Gunner Row, we've got 3 choices for you. Yeah, this is an interesting layout. So you see like Lillian, she's going down, and then there's like a detour, you get off that lane, and then come back the other way. There's definitely not enough room to do that tabletop. She could probably do that double if she wanted to, but you're coming in right to a right-handed turn, so she said she doesn't feel comfortable trying it for the first time tonight. bikes. Okay, so maybe I'll do another live video. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll do another live video tonight because the kids are racing 5 motos. Mason's doing 65. They only have one 65 class for him. Luke's doing 85 junior and super mini, and Lillian's doing women's and 85. So I think if we try to do like a race vlog of all those motos, it's just too much. There's just so much footage. So maybe I'll do a live video. I don't know which one to do though. I mean, I could do maybe Lillian's women moto. I don't know, maybe we'll do that. Luke's super mini moto. I don't know if that would be too exciting because the super mini kids are super fast, so I don't know how competitive he'll be in that class. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll do another live tonight, later on. But I will, let me reply to just a few more comments, and then I'm gonna go check on the kids and make sure they need anything. MX Legend says, don't leave me. I gotta go check on the kids. I gotta see, make sure they're doing good. Zaid says he's all healed up. Nice. Where do you live? Right now we are in Vancouver, Washington, or like Portland, Oregon area. Bailey says, like I did last year. What did I do last year? I don't remember. What did I do last year? You should do a video for each kid. So, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the format. So, would it be better to do like each kid? Like, so tonight we would do 3 videos, 1 for each kid. Oh, I think I did start doing that, and then I was worried, like, what if one video does better than the other, and I don't want like one kid to feel bad because their video didn't do as good. And it's all like title and thumbnail. So like, let's say like one has a really good title and thumbnail, so Mason's video gets a ton of views, and then Luke's doesn't, or Lillian's does, and Mason's doesn't, or something. I didn't want them to feel bad, so that's why I stopped doing that, I think. But we'll see. I'll think about it. Lauren wants a shout out. Sure. Hey everybody, shout out to Lauren. I just got 2nd place in a race. Congrats. Nice. How's Lillian? Lillian seems to be doing pretty good. Come back to Okie effing okay. Yeah, we will be back. That's one of our favorite tracks that we've ever been to, so we will definitely be back there this fall or winter time. All right guys, a couple more comments, couple more. I live in Australia. Lucky. What time is it? I think it's like 5 or probably like around 5 right now. I can't look it up right now on my phone, obviously. When will Lillian race the super mini again? She's gonna race it tonight. She's gonna race it in the women's class. Should I get a TC 85 or a gas 85? Get a gas, because then like you won't be using up all our parts for the Huskies, so it won't be harder for us to get Husky parts. So get a gas. Come to Australia. How old is Luke? Luke is 12. Come back to Utah. We almost came to Utah a couple times. It just didn't work out, but I think we might try to just swing by through Utah in October when we go back to Florida. How do you get sponsored by Moto Loco? They reached out to us, so I don't know. I'm sure if you go to their website, I'm sure there is probably somewhere on their website that you click on and then submit an application to get sponsored. But I don't know for sure how that works because they reached out to us. I really want an 85 but can't afford it. I feel you, man. We were there for a long time. We had to start out with like pretty cheap bikes, but you know, start out with a pit bike. Get a pit bike. They're super fun. They're cheaper, and at least you'll have that and work your way up to an 85. Mason's bike seems to be doing okay. We put the new power valve in there, and it seems to be ripping. Seems to be okay right now. So cool, guys. Practice is almost done, so I'm gonna head over, check on the kids, and you know, lube some chains and gas up some bikes and stuff, and get ready for tonight. So thanks for hanging out, and peace out. We'll see you guys very soon.